Good afternoon and welcome here to the Frankie Sulzider Memorial Field. It is high school football. Week 1 continues with the Saturday afternoon showdown as the Engadine Eagles play host to the Rapid River Rockets. The final game for the Eastern UP in week number 1. We'll recap some of the action as we go throughout the day here today in this one. Two teams on the next step of their rebuilds. Engadine, after one of the state's lengthiest losing streaks, bounced back and won a couple of games last year. Coach Charlie Fosdick in his second year been stressing the fundamentals. They have a lot of players who've got young varsity time experience. But now some of these guys actually back playing against kids their own age or in their own grade. Look at like a senior in Hayden O'Neill, senior quarterback Person McKeague. You have Hunter Cameron out there as a junior who's a third-year varsity player. So a lot of these guys who were young, lost their JV seasons, got thrown right to the fire, and the varsity are expected to have an impact for the Eagles this season. That's the American Legion Post 290 presenting the colors before today's contest in this one. We are going to take a quick break, step aside, come back for kickoff in this week 1 contest between the Eagles and the Rockets with M123 FM, the EUP Sports Network, and streaming on your big screen through YouTube with the Newberry News.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
It's a huge inventory reduction sale at Newberry Motors. Get a 2014 Chevy Silverado Crew 4x4 with 152,000 miles for only $19,995 or best offer. With over $2 million in pre-owned late model inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs that gotta go. It's a huge inventory reduction sale happening now at Newberry Motors, your locally owned family-run dealer. Call 906-293-5104 or find us on South M123 in Newberry.
Ready to go in this week one contest. Engadine going to receive the opening kickoff to get this thing started. Rapid River at one point was not going to have a varsity. This is a very young team with a ton of freshmen and sophomores, only a couple of seniors. Of course, their big stud Carter Johnson gone from a year ago. Jack Smith coaching the Rockets. Charlie Fosdick leading the Eagles. Let's get week one, the final game of the weekend, underway. Rockets the run up, and they will boot it deep on a hop. Mishandled initially, now scooped up. Near side O'Neal makes a guy miss. Gets back to the sideline. So shifty, but he gets chopped down there. Nice job after the initial issues. Fielded that one and out across the 30. As Engadine will take over. Person McKeague going to get a lot of the snaps at quarterback this year. The senior wears number 15. Engadine had too many in the huddle. Rapid makes a late substitution. I formation for the Eagles. Straight give forward and a run around the far side.
Knocked out of bounds over by number 7, Evan Horwitz.
Looked like Sistrunk on the carry. Big, strong, physical back. Engadine going to have some versatility. They can play power. They can also spread it out with some of their speed and athletes. Back in the eye. McKeague under center. Nice and low there. Goes toss to the near side. Flag comes in. It's a first down for now, but I think it's coming back on the Eagles as O'Neal on the toss got the edge. And Don Gustafson, the lead referee today, does signal holding. So that'll back it up. From the spot of the foul, they'll walk it off as a St. Ignace Newberry hybrid referee crew. Eric Danielson and Gary McDonald out of St. Ignace also reffing today. Jim Young and Chris Wendt out of Newberry making the short trip down 117. Eagles back in the eye. They're going to go second man through O'Neal. Nice stop there. 34 for the Rockets is Brad Taylor, the junior. Just kind of lowered his shoulder and met O'Neal. You can see what they're trying to do. Suck him in, just like they did with Sistrunk on that first run, and then try to bounce it out outside. They'll stay in the eye. Don't see a lot of teams go with the traditional Power 5 eye anymore. In movement, the left tackle, it's going to be 51, Jackson Davis, the left tackle moving.
Moving on the line.
And Engadine,
Third down and 13.
after what was going to be a first down, penalties, got them backing up. We're now negative yardage on the drive. Tried to go quarterback draw. Taylor's all over it. McKeague wrapped up for the Eagles on 4th and forever. They're probably going to have to punt away their first drive of the season.
That'll bring up 4th down.
That front line on that 3rd and long got to just pin their ears back and come. Rapid races a guy up. Now they send their return man back. He's around the 40. High snap. O'Neal gets it away. Low, wide drive punt. Fielded on the fly at the 45. Left side. Oh, a huge hit. Right off the bat. Rocket return man lowered his shoulder, knocked an Eagle player straight back.
Forward on that return.
And they will spot it in Engadine territory at the 43-yard line.
Across midfield all the way down to make it the 43-yard line.
That could be a bone-crunching hit of the game. We saw one on special teams in the Newberry game last night. And Engadine gets an unsportsmanlike. They didn't like that shot that one of their guys took. They let the Rockets know about it, a little pushing and shoving in the scrum. Engadine, 3 big penalties have kind of shifted the momentum here early in this contest. Rockets come out. Fake. They're going to try and capitalize. Deep ball, juggled and incomplete. This one with the old school play action pass there. Tried to hit the deep route. Ball comes incomplete. Rockets will line it up here. Engadine standing up their ends. Nice shot bouncing back inside. Good flow to the middle. That's what you do. Stretch it out. Send it back to the teeth of your defense. It's going to be a key 3rd down here early in this contest. Now they're going to go gun. Lundquist, their quarterback, probably their top returning player. They'll give that to Evan Horowitz, right side. He is short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 2 coming up. Give here. Straight forward. Needed 2. You got 3. Chains will move and the Rockets convert. There's an Eagle player slow to get up just underneath the pile. Sistrunk.
He gets the ball down there enough to move the chains. Place it at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 Rockets.
Whistle here. And they're going to send Sistrunk off. He slow to get up off the ground that last play and was down on a knee as Rapid River was coming out. So the officials send him off to get looked at. Give right back up the middle. Rockets plunge forward. And they are now going to be down to about the 12-yard line.
6.
Beautiful day here in Engadine. Clear blue skies, light breeze blowing across as high school football is back.
2nd and 7.
Rockets come out. Now they've pounded the ball with 3 or 4 different formations. Now they'll go wing left. Little option, shovel pass. Eagles all over it. Short game, 3, maybe 4 on the play. Oh, good spot for the referees all the way up to the 7. It's going to make it 3rd and 2.
Down to the 7-yard line. Now bring up the 3rd down and a short yard.
Rockets knocking on the doorstep. 7:13 to go. Opening quarter just underway here. Engadine had a couple of penalties stall out their first drive. Rockets on the march. They go straight ahead. Horowitz. Wrapped up. It's the 3 yards and the cloud of dust method for the Rockets. Both of these teams are going to want to be ball control teams. They're not going to win a lot of high-scoring shootouts.
Looks like Skylar's fracture on the bottom of the pile on that tackle.
Rockets break it with Sundquist. One thing you got to look out for him, too. Got a couple of nice plays against Newberry last year where he just rolled out and took it. And that's what they wanted there, but movement on the Rockets.
Yeah.
It's week 1 rust here for both teams. 6:39 to go. Backs it to the 10-yard line. It's a goal-to-go situation. So now Rapid will need to get the full assortment of yards in this 4-down package. Rockets in the gun. Sundquist. They show jet motion. They'll let it go. Little wheel route. Good read. And broken up by McKee. Nice job. A little zone defense. You saw that back leaking out on the jet motion. Well covered, batted down. Rockets back to the run game. Big, tall, physical back. Horowitz plows through. Flag comes in. 5-yard face mask on the Eagles. Their 4th penalty of the day, and now it puts it at the 2 or 3 yard line.
Walk off against the Eagles. Place the ball at the 3-yard line. 2nd goal.
See what Rapid comes with here. I'm going to guess nothing fancy, straightforward. They go fullback dive, touchdown. Rapid River gets on the board with Brad Taylor's short touchdown run. 5:44 to go and the time of the score. And Coach Jack Smith's Rockets lead it 6-0. Here, Charlie Fosdick all the way up here yelling fullback. Oh, a little zigzag route, the Z route. Cut in and then bail out to the corner, and the flat pass is good, and the Rockets convert the 2-point try. So after one drive apiece, here in the first, 5:44 to go, Rapid River leads Engadine 8-0.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
Back here in Rapid River, Rockets go on top 8-0. The ground and pound working for them, and now they will tee it up. The touchdown from Taylor, and now it'll be Ethan Harrison, the sophomore, to kick it away.
Just from O'Neill D.
Short kick. Gonna take a hop. O'Neill will field it from the 25, and he just ran away from his blockers.
O'Neill on the run back.
Short gain there. Engadine takes over. Showed some good things. Had a couple of nice gains in the run game. But penalties did them in. They had a false start. They had a hold. They've had an unsportsmanlike, a 5-yard face mask penalty. That's made the early difference as we are midway through this opening quarter. Back in the I formation. McKeague under center. Goes to Sistrunk, who caught it flat-footed, still in the backfield. He's got to come and meet McKeague right on the turn. McKeague should just be given not even a full step. He should just be opening up the hips and handing that thing. Well, the big fella should be like the locomotive coming through town right now to the left. But he stood and waited. And Rapid went in the battle up front there. Loss of 1. They'll fake, boot pass to the left. McKeague sets, fires. It was underthrown, but a good adjustment and caught. Flag comes in. It might be an interference call that gets waved off here. Rapids backing up and looks like they want to set up their offense. McKeague had pressure, couldn't step up in the pocket. So the ball a little bit underthrown, but a good adjustment. Penalty is declined. Engadine gets the first down. Ball just outside the 40-yard line.
Fracture, I think.
Out of the eye. Rapid 8 loaded up in the box, and Sistrunk stood up at the goal line again. They're just coming right at it, and Sistrunk is down again as Coach Charlie Fosdick goes out to take a look at him. We'll step aside. Rockets lead at 8-0. 4:27 to go here on the first.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community. The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at
Back here in Engadine, Caden Sistrunk helped over to the bench. Eagles go off tackle. Big play here. Nobody going to catch O'Neill. Oh, diving stop to save the day. Blake Lundquist comes out and dives to trip up O'Neill, who got a great block and hit the lane perfectly on that off tackle run to the left. And Engadine going to be inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. Now a give here. Weaving and pounding through. 33, David Parker on the carry. He came in for Sistrunk at that fullback spot. Two big gains here. Now Engadine sustaining some momentum. We just got to finish the drive. Trying to even this thing up here in the late stages of the opening quarter. McKeague under center. Rapid, everybody within 4 yards of the ball. Parker gets the old German suplex. Brad Taylor. Body slammed.
No gain on the play.
Fake. Oh, miscommunication on the line. They all slid right. McKeague boots left, and he is wrapped up. Big 45 there for Rapid River. Grady Smith, the first man to meet him. Connor Key, one of those few seniors for Rapid River, came in and shut the door as well. And all of a sudden, a drive that had great promise has hit a wall. 4th and 8. Big one here for the Eagles. Well, they're going to try and kick here with Hunter Cameron, who was the all-conference kicker last year. We get a whistle and a delay game. Well, that's going to make the attempt that much more difficult for Cameron. And now the 5th penalty of the quarter on the Eagles. Going to put the ball right at the 20. So this low snap. No chance, blocked. Oh, the snap was a worm burner. And the Rockets come through. Grady Smith on the block. No chance for O'Neill to pull that ball and do anything with it. And the Eagles hand it over to the Rockets, empty on the scoreboard again. That Rapid River group up front, offensive and defensive line, they are big, and they're going to spread it out. 2 to the left, running back to the right, receiver to the right. Underneath the zone coverage, complete. Lose the sticks. Engadine trying to, Cameron was going to come out. Has to turn and go back with the Rockets breaking their huddle. Rapid River, wing to the right, back to the right. It's going to be option. There's the pitch to the outside. Good cutback. Horowitz to midfield. Going to depend on the spot. They're going to be just short of the first down. A few blades of grass. Back in the eye now. Third different look in as many plays. Harwitz met by Cameron. Tries to rip him down. And a gain there, out for a first down across the 40.
Enough to make the change. Ball at the 38-yard line, first and 10 for Rapid River.
They start the clock till they set the chains.
Rockets go back to the eye. Give here. It's going to be a pass off the back foot. Floated into double coverage. Good job there. Hunter Cameron breaks it up. Another good read there, as Cameron knew he had help so he could go play the ball. McKeague had a great read defensively the last time. Incomplete pass, stops it with 45.5 to go. Second down coming up, ball at the 38. He's just going to go back up the gut without Sistrunk on that defensive line. You've seen some guys shuffle around. Short gain there. Third and long coming up here. 2 down territory, though. The rest of this set. And the Rockets are just going to elect to let this thing run out. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Rapid River leads it 8-0 on top of the Eagles. With M123 FM and the UP Sports Network.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
It's a huge inventory reduction sale at Newberry Motors. Get a 2014 Chevy Silverado Crew 4x4 with 152,000 miles for only $19,995 or best offer. With over $2 million in pre-owned late model inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs that gotta go. It's a huge inventory reduction sale happening now at Newberry Motors, your locally owned family-run dealer. Call 906-293-5104 or find us on South M123 in Newberry.
Back here in Engadine, opening play is a boot pass. And Connor Key had the edge in the secondary there, just overthrown by Lundquist. Going to bring up 4th down and 7 from the 35-yard line. This is Rapid River's second drive of the ball game. Their first one started in Engadine territory. They ran it well. Ended up pounding it in on a short touchdown run from Brad Taylor, rather. Engadine, both of their first drives stalled by key penalties. Drop back, the throw, caught. Receiver, Key turns on the extra gear. is covered by David Parker, and he just beats him to the ball.
Connor Key on that reception. Place the ball at the 18-yard line, first and 10.
First and 10 in the red zone again for the Rockets, 18-yard line. They're going to come back. Just a student body left. Out of bounds goes Lundquist at about the 12.
On the carry.
This side. This side. Oh, that's Nikki.
Looks like Nicky and on that last tackle.
Rockets break here.
Second down.
Back in the eye. He's going to give straight forward here. First tackle miss. Spun forward. Going to be a short gain to the 10. Third different back to carry it for Rapid River. Joseph Thorbon, the freshman. Rapid River with 3 seniors and 3 juniors. The rest of this team, freshmen and sophomores. Give here, straight ahead to Taylor, who had the touchdown run earlier.
Inside 10.
Taylor on the carry. Like Miles in the bottom of the column. Jackson Davis in there. First and goal.
Ian and Davis in on the stop. First and goal, ball spotted at the 6-yard line. Minute and a half gone here in the second. Toss to the left. Oh, a little halfback pass. And he sails it wide in the back corner.
Corner of the end zone.
As Horowitz shows why he's the running back and not the QB there. Sailed it just high. A little trickery from Jack Smith's group. Trying to catch the Eagles sleeping. Single back here, wing to the left. Oh, they ran shovel pass out of that earlier. Just to give to the wing, cutting across. We'll get inside the 5, down to the 4. It'll be third and goal.
Down to the 3-yard line. Third down.
Rockets really controlling the clock here in this first half. They're going to go receiver each way. I formation. Only 3 linemen. Great drop. Quick slant. Threw it behind them. Just trying to get the one-on-one matchup. They had it. And all of a sudden, now the Rockets faced with a big one. Fourth and goal here from the 3. 9:41 to go. Rapid trying to go up by 2 scores. Engadine trying to hold serve and get their offense the ball back. Just straight forward. Flag on the play. Illegal motion on the Rockets.
Illegal motion. That'll go against the Rockets.
Somebody moved early in the backfield to come push the pile. So, fourth and goal just became a whole lot harder. That's an 8-yard penalty.
10.5-yard line, 11-yard line. And we have timeout on the field.
I think that's what Rapid River's saying. Timeout here, and they're going to move it. Coach Charlie Fosdick there talking over the defensive strategy with his group.
He didn't play the last 2 years, I don't think. Oh, he played last. No, he didn't play last year. He played 2 years.
And my neighbor here, I don't know why he's not out here, Michael White.
I thought he was playing.
He's huge.
Oh, he's massive. He's athletic. And he's strong as an ox. I'm hoping he plays
Jack
basketball.
Smith and the Rockets break their huddle. 9:40 to go. 4th and goal. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line.
Resume play, 4th and goal.
Oh, guys moving everywhere. They spread out, then come back into the eye. Roll out. Lundquist has a man back of the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. Connor Key hauls it in. And the Rockets on 4th and goal come through, and they lead it now 14-0. 2-point try pending here.
Lundquist to Key on that touchdown pass. Now they set up for the conversion.
Now they'll go trips to the left. Rapid has shown a ton of different looks here in the first half. Quick drop. They're just going to try and go out pass to the right side. Dropped it incomplete. That leaves it 14-0. 9:34 to go here in the half with M123 FM, the UP Sports Network.
Are you tired of squinting and straining to see the world around you? Dr. Derek Dake and the team at Northern Lights Vision Center in Newberry is committed to bringing the beauty of clear vision back into your life. Whether you're in need of new eyeglasses or contact lenses, Northern Lights Vision Center has many choices to choose from. Say goodbye to blurry vision and hello to a world of clarity and color. Your journey to a clearer vision starts with a simple call by calling 906-291-2015 to set up an appointment. Let Northern Lights Vision Center light up your world.
So the Rockets have scored on both of their opening possessions here in the first half. They now lead at 14-0. Engadine started both drives well, but have not been able to sustain that momentum. O'Neal back. And looks like Cameron's back with him. Run up in the boot. Oh, tried to go grab it off the fingertips, then scooped up by Parker. And Parker out to midfield at the 50. Right at the midfield stripe.
For the 15-yard return, 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
1st and 10, it is the best starting spot for the Eagles. Well, fake. McKeague going to roll out. He's in trouble. Tries to tuck it. Too late. Ran out of bounds.
Lost on the play.
Joseph Thorbon tracked him down.
Thorbon on that tackle.
Loss of 2. And without Sistrunk, it's been very limited running of the football, even with O'Neal. Sistrunk big and physical, a good blocker in that offense. Engadine's going to spread it out. Running the Newberry gun offense, and the wrecking ball comes through. What a start to this ball game for Grady Smith. Big 45 there just punches his way through.
Smith on that tackle.
Engadine showing a lot of frustration. Parker's got a problem with his pads. He'll have to come off and get that looked at. McKeague not happy.
3rd and 15.
3rd and 15 back in the eye for the Eagles. They're just going to go toss. O'Neal going to try and get some of it back. Taken down at the line of scrimmage from behind.
Down by Brad Taylor.
Brad Taylor
Bring up the walk down.
makes it 4th down. 8:13 to go. 2nd quarter. Engadine is going the wrong way on this one. Straight drop. McKeague in trouble. Wrapped up. Driven down. Connor Key there to bring him down with help from Smith. Give credit to number 2 as well. Tucker Carlson broke through and tripped him up. Rockets get it on the plus side of the field now, and they are thinking 2 things here. Score to break it open. Would be a 3-score lead if they punched it in on this drive. And with 7:53 to go, they can get the ball back. They might be able to double up here on the Eagles and really put a stranglehold on this contest. I formation. Straight drop. Good pressure. Lundquist gets away. Sets. Fires. Deep. Has Key for the first down to the 15-yard line. 31-yard gain. Key came down on the ball. He's a little winded and looks okay. Officials timeout. He's going to catch his breath and walk it off. Made the catch, turned to run, and he came down right on top of that. Key with a touchdown catch on the last drive. They might score and get the ball back at the 3rd quarter. Rapids thinking we might be able to get a couple in here before the half. Rockets line up in that eye. Little toss, right side. Horowitz stood up. Nice job. In pursuit by the Eagles. It's like 20 on the stop. Skylar Breaker.
20 also. Breaker. Loss on the play.
2nd and 12.
Bring up 2nd down.
Rapid taking a lot of time here. They'll quickly snap it. Looking for the pass. Corner. End zone. Caught. Held on. Touchdown. As they spill off camera. Lane Olson with the touchdown catch. Rockets strike again. Great coverage. And he ends up hanging on. Falling to the ground in the back of the end zone, and the Rockets score again. 20-0 for the time being. Here comes Rapid in the 2-point try. Spread it out. Give it to Taylor. No good. He's short of the line. Rockets lead it 20-0.
6:33 remaining in the first.
Midway through the second quarter, Rockets on top of the Eagles. FM 123 FM, the UP Sports Network.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
All right. Engadine, gut check time early on for the Eagles, who entered the season with a lot of excitement and optimism. But Rapid River has hit them like a Mack truck here in the first half. O'Neill waits. Never good as a return man when you are standing flat-footed. He was waiting for something to happen, and the only thing that does is the Rockets wrap him up out to the 30. Eagles will take over. Fourth time with the ball. McKeague under center has Parker and O'Neill behind him. Straight give, bottled up. Nothing doing for Parker. A yard before he's met and wrapped up. And coming off the bottom is Taylor. Next week, Thursday action with the Labor Day holiday. Engadine goes to Cedarville Detour Thursday night. That one plunged forward. Newberry will welcome in Munising. That'll be our broadcast game in the battle for the Axe. Mustangs shorthanded and beat up after a big loss to the Rudyard Bulldogs last night. That Cedarville Detour team, they look sharp. They beat Superior Central 40-0. Pickford, a winner Thursday night over Gaylord St. Mary's. It's like another tough year. Newberry beat Brimley 72-42 in an offensive explosion last night. Rollout pass, nothing doing. McKeague has not been able to, A, set his feet, or B, step up into the pocket or step into his throws. Everything's been on the run or off the back foot. As Rapid River, anchored by Grady Smith on that defensive line, he takes two guys, and right now he's beating both of them. But that's also freeing up his linebackers. Taylor and Lane Olson are just able to basically play like torpedoes. Punt formation here. 4th and long. O'Neill gets it underway. Not a bad boot. Way over the return man's head. Nice bounce and tumble. Good kick by O'Neill. And then tried to play it. Did Evan Horowitz. And Rapid's going to have to start inside their own 10-yard line. They're going to go to the 8.
Inside the 10-yard line, and the Rockets will have it at the 8-yard line.
That ends up netting more than 60
First and 10.
with the bounce and the roll, the good boot. $60 yards net on the punt, flipping the field from their own 34 were the Eagles. They've got Rapid River pinned at about the 8-yard line.
60-yard punt on that with the roll, and worse than 10 with the Rockets.
Toss to the far side. Engadine's doing a good job containing that outside edge. Had a little problem with it early.
On the carry.
They're getting that sideline pursuit, trying to funnel everything back.
Tractor over there on that stop.
Rockets second and 6.
51 also.
Ball will be at the 12. 4:10 to go. No need to rush if you're Rapid. Up 20-0. All your timeouts, plus the ball coming out of halftime. Nice carry there. Parker, another stop. He's really stepping up.
Parker on the stop.
I'm going to bring in a little bit more speed.
Now bring up third down.
Sending Miles
Third and
in.
6.
Give their nose tackle. Jackson Davis a little break. No, check that. It's 21. Sawyer Swan. Straight drop. Rockets. They're going to sling it deep. Oh, Key tried to climb the ladder. No good. Engadine gets a stop for the first time tonight. Now Rapid, pinned in their own end, going to have to give it a boot. Engadine will have a chance here before the half. 3:04 to go. Communication error on who's going back for the Eagles. It'll be Parker. And a short boot, checks up, takes a bounce. Eagles pounce on it at the 33-yard line. Good opportunity here to chip into this lead. What does Coach Slosdick go to here? High formation. And the run up the gut. Not working. That's what I was talking about last drive. It's there. Just shooting through and making the stop was Tucker Carlson.
40-half yard loss.
Grady Smith took up 2 guys. There's nobody there for Carlson. And it's no gain. Straight drop on the give. Stop. Throw. Open. Caught. It's a touchdown for Hunter Cameron. And Engadine is on the board, a 33-yard touchdown pass. Cameron wide open, and the Eagles strike quick with the short field. Their first score of the year. Conversion try coming up here. Back in the eye. Toss. O'Neill wins the race to the corner.
O'Neill into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
I'm 123 FM and the UP Sports Network. Glad to have you along. Engadine is on the board. 33-yard pass to Hunter Cameron right before the break. O'Neill on the conversion. Hunter Cameron ready to tee it up. We almost sent everybody on a wild ride here in Engadine. See what Cameron does here. Nice boot, spinning, hopping, runs all the way to the end zone. Touchback. 2:10 to go for the Rockets. Went 3 and out last time, their first drive without a first down. Give the Eagles credit as they have had some tough breaks go against them. Got down 20-8. They've cleaned up the penalties that stalled them out in the first quarter.
First and 10 for the Rockets.
They have taken advantage of a couple of mistakes from the Rockets, especially in coverage that last time. Here comes Rapid. Straight drop. Looking. They want the deep ball. Incomplete. Good coverage by O'Neill. Never let Jared Husky get back to the outside. As McKeague went, or as Lundquist rather went up towards the sideline. O'Neill never let his man beat him on a stop there. High formation again. Rockets do a good job throwing out of this. They're going to just go right back up the gut. Interesting there because they stopped the clock for Engadine on the incomplete pass and then go with a short run. 3rd and 5. Rockets look like they're playing for halftime here. Charlie Fosdick has his timeouts. You might want to save them for offense, though. I would have burnt one right there to see if we could have stopped him here. Rockets straight ahead. Now you get the stop. 4th down. You could have guaranteed yourself the ball back. But Engadine, too, seems content to let this thing wind down. 4th and 1. Big hole. Everybody was stopping the short run. Bounced outside. And the Rockets break one there. Engadine sold out to the far side. And a nice run there for Rapid River from Horowitz.
All the way up to the 26-yard line.
Clock running.
1st and 10.
Engadine trying to shuffle their defense around. Rockets will spread 2 to the right, 1 near side. Running back. That's to Lundqvist. He's going to go with the fade. Incomplete. Well underthrown. Good pressure by the Eagles. Stops it with 22.5.
Bring up second down.
And the Rockets will take a timeout.
Timeout Rockets.
20-8, 22.5 to go. St. Ignace, we mentioned some games the other day. They win their first varsity 8-man contest over Sutton's Bay.
That's just going back on the bench.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the early outlook for week number 2. Thursday night games will have Munising at Newberry. Engadine will be in Detour to take on the Cedarville Detour Islanders. Superior Central goes to Pickford. Munising will be at Ishpeming in 11-man action. You can catch some of their games on the My Manistee Facebook page this year. Friday night games, Rapid River will go to Rudyard, and Mid-Penn will play Brimley. That's on the slate for next weekend. This is the final game of this opening weekend. Straight draw. Deep ball. Oh, it was a good read. Engadine, they've missed a couple in coverage, but they've done a great job at other times as well. Nice job by Praker. Read it. Initially looked like you might have a play on the ball. 16.2 to go. 3rd and 10. Rockets going to look deep again. That's the man they want. Caught 2 steps down and out of bounds. Cameron waving his arms, incomplete. Rapid River calls a timeout. Beautiful ball as they get Key again. Connor Key, the senior. Down to the 25. Rockets call timeout with 8.1, so they can drop probably 2 plays here. He's a tough one to cover. Don Gustafson, the white hat, lead referee, side judges, sidelines, Gary McDonald and Jim Young, your umpire Eric Danielson, the back judge Chris Wendt. Always got to thank the officials. Out of the eye, 8.1 to go, straight drop, good protection. There's a little flag route, and it's through the hands of Horowitz. Incomplete. And the Rockets will get one more crack at it with 2.6 to play.
Horowitz, intended receiver. Parker on the coverage. 2nd down.
Big play here for the Eagles secondary. Can't let anybody behind you. They tried to blitz. High floater. Same play through Horowitz's hands again. And that will bring us to the half here in Engadine.
Brings us to the end of the first half. Rapid River 20. Engadine 8.
20-8 here at the half. We will step aside, hear from this week in the high school sports from the MHSAA and much more. It is M123 FM.
Welcome to the 2023-24 school year, and welcome back to This Week in High School Sports. We'll be with you for the next 26 weeks, getting you caught up on the biggest stories from across the state in the high school sports world. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. The start of a new year brings a lot of questions, especially for the families of freshmen or students starting their first year of high school in Michigan. Who plays who? What was the score of last night's game? What are people talking about? Just what is going on here? Well, there's an easy way to find out the answers to all of those questions and more. Make sure you check out MHSAA.com. The site was redesigned a year ago, and now MHSAA.com sees over 10 million visits annually. It's the best place to go if you're looking for a score, a schedule, a story, NPR rankings, and more. Plus, it's been optimized for mobile use, which makes submitting scores on a Friday even easier. Looking to connect on social? We have you covered there as well. The MHSAA's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, X accounts are all updated throughout the week with important news for everyone involved in high school sports. Follow us and stay current with all the happenings from around the state. The first week of action is in the books, and with that brings us our first game balls of the year. Pinckney's Evan Lofwright started the cross-country season out with a win. The senior was first in a dual meet with Brighton, but Brighton came out victorious on the team side. Ellie Wilcox helped lead Boyne City to a Pelston Invite volleyball title. The Ramblers were perfect on the day, winning all 6 matches and 12 sets they played in. And to Muskegon Reese Puffer senior Liam Smith, he poured in 4 goals in an 8-0 season-opening soccer win over Ludington.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Director of Officiating Services, Sam Davis.
The first week of high school football season is always exciting and sometimes confusing. Here are some, not all of the differences between the high school game and what you see on Saturdays and Sunday. In high school, there's no such thing as an uncatchable ball when judging pass interference. It is a penalty if there is illegal contact, whether the ball is catchable or not. In overtime, high school teams start with the ball on the 10-yard line, not the 25 like in college. And in high school overtime, you're only able to get a first down via penalty. And at no time is a high school team required to go for 2 points. And on extra point plays, if the defense gains possession, the try is over. The defense cannot return the ball for 2 points.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. All summer long, MHSAA.com has highlighted former high school standouts who have used past athletic experiences to help shape their post-high school lives. The series is called Made in Michigan and provides updates on some familiar names. Like Brent Gates, the current baseball coach at Grand Rapids Christian, was a 2-time All-State selection on the diamond at Granville. He played at the University of Minnesota before the major leagues and now has led the Eagles to 3 baseball state titles. Or Ariel Breaker, the current assistant basketball coach at the University of Minnesota. She helped Grosse Pointe North win a Class A state title in 2008. A 3-sport athlete at GPN, she finished 3rd for the 2010 Miss Basketball Award, and she played collegiately at Notre Dame before coaching at Lehigh, Oakland, South Dakota, and West Virginia, and now with the Gophers. To get caught up on all the Made in Michigan stories, check out MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll see you next week.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community. The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
Are you tired of squinting and straining to see the world around you? Dr. Derek Dake and the team at Northern Lights Vision Center in Newberry is committed to bringing the beauty of clear vision back into your life. Whether you're in need of new eyeglasses or contact lenses, Northern Lights Vision Center has many choices to choose from. Say goodbye to blurry vision and hello to a world of clarity and color. Your journey to a clearer vision starts with a simple call by calling 906-291-2015 to set up an appointment. Let Northern Lights Vision Center light up your world.
Dan Hardenbrook back with you here at the half. Third quarter action between the Brimley Bays and the Newberry Indians. Their season opening contest is coming up in just a few minutes. Right now I want to take a look around the rest of the region. What's happening in this opening week for the Great Lakes 8 East and surrounding area teams. One game is already in the books. Pickford Panthers opened up their season last night against a strong opponent in Gaylord St. Mary's. So the Panthers already one game in the books. They'll now turn their attention to next week's showdown as they take on Superior Central at home on Thursday night. Other games going on around the region this evening. No bigger battle than that between Munising and Rudyard tonight. It's back inside Mustang Stadium where Munising is trying to bounce back after a deep playoff run. A lot of talent that they have to replace over there. They get a tough showdown against another all-orange and black team that's looking to bounce back after just missing the playoffs a year ago. Should be a good one tonight between the Bulldogs and the Mustangs, and a game early on that could go a long way towards determining the conference standings at the end of the year. Cedarville Detour over in Superior Central tonight as the Islanders take on the Cougars in that contest. That was a 6 o'clock start, no score available as of this time. One game going on tomorrow featuring teams from the Great Lakes 8 East. It'll be a broadcast game on M123 FM and the UP Sports Network as the Engadine Eagles in their second year under Coach Charlie Fosdick welcome in the Rapid River Rockets. They're also trying to rebuild and bounce back into the playoffs after being one of the original powerhouses in UP 8-man football. Catch the Rockets and the Eagles from the Frank A. Salzheider Field tomorrow. Kickoff set for 4 o'clock. Live video here on M123 FM and the EUP Sports Network. Tonight, we welcome the St. Ignace Saints into the world of 8-man football. Very first contest at the 8-man level for the St. Ignace varsity program. They picked a dandy to start things off with. The Saints taking on Sutton's Bay tonight. See how their first foray into the 8-man level goes over in the Straight City. Over in 11-man football, one game of note tonight. It'll be the Manistee Emeralds taking on East Jordan at AF Hall Stadium. You can catch select Emeralds contests all season long here on M123 FM and the EUP Sports Network. We step aside when we come back. Third quarter action between the Brimley Bays and the Newberry Indians on M123 FM and the EUP Sports Network.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community. The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
Are you tired of squinting and straining to see the world around you? Dr. Derek Dake and the team at Northern Lights Vision Center in Newberry is committed to bringing the beauty of clear vision back into your life. Whether you're in need of new eyeglasses or contact lenses, Northern Lights Vision Center has many choices to choose from. Say goodbye to blurry vision and hello to a world of clarity and color. Your journey to a clearer vision starts with a simple call by calling 906-291-2015 to set up an appointment. Let Northern Lights Vision Center light up your world.
The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
Oh, man.
And of course, I'm
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias, we put ports in, we remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
We begin in camera lead up with the Eagles.
+3, but it's OHSA or MHSA. I couldn't get myself out of Ohio.
all right, back here as we get you ready to go in the second half of our week one opener. It's the Eagles and the Rockets. Dan Hardbrook, glad to have you along. M123 FM, the UP Sports Network. Stream us on your big screen this season. MyNewburyNews.com or the Newbury News on YouTube. All we got to figure out is if I can actually operate a camera. Cameron boots it away. Return right side, broken through. A chance to go to the distance. Cameron, the kicker / security valve. Good start there. If you're the Rockets, who played ball control for most of the first half. It hit a couple of deep passes.
3-yard return on that play. First and 10 for Rapid River.
Rockets line it up. Oh, they come back the other way. A little crisscross in the backfield.
Morris on the carry. This is down to the 24-yard line. And a move to change again, 1st and 10 for the Rockets.
Rockets will line it up here. They're going to look pass. Deep ball incomplete.
Open up by Cameron. He's the intended receiver. Second down.
He was the intended receiver there. He's been kind of the go-to guy, and the Rockets will take a timeout here early. We step aside. 7123 FM and the UP Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
Rockets and Eagles just underway. Opening minute of the 3rd quarter, 20-8 your score. Rapid scored on their first 3 drives of the contest. Engadine got a 33-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Cameron late in the first half to get their score on the board. Rockets go spread here and movement.
Flag on the play.
And Don Gustafson pointing. Oh. I don't know what it is.
5 yard against the Eagles.
Equipment infraction on the Eagles. Somebody forgot to put in the mouthpiece, maybe? Give here.
Number 34 on the carry, Taylor.
Taylor straight forward, lowers the shoulder. 6th penalty of the day for the Eagles. We had a couple of chances early on offense, but penalties stalled them out. Rockets straight forward, going to
number 7.
the lead horse. Horowitz pushes his way forward.
Gets it down to move the change. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, ball at about the 8-yard line.
8-yard line. Mark the ball. 1st down.
Rockets with that big interior line. They'll go fake to the right, boot to the left. A flag's going to wipe out the touchdown. I think they hooked somebody. Number 90 looked right over at Gary McDonald, and he nods yes. Mason Johnson, the sophomore, the guilty party there. Rockets get one against them.
Did you wind it? Did he wind that? Okay. I was like behind trying to set that up.
So 1st and goal now comes from the 17-yard line. Lundquist gonna look. Little hook route. Caught. Nice moves. All the way in, spinning, reaching out, touchdown for the Rockets. Horowitz just lines up in the slot. Made a little hook route. Made a guy miss, and then it was a fight at the goal line that the Rockets win. And Rapid River on their first drive of the second half. Makes it 26-8. Trips to the right for the Rockets. They're just going to go bubble screen. Well scouted and played by the Eagles. So, conversion's no good. Rapid River, though, builds their lead back up to 3 scores, 26-8. And we take a look at both teams. Going to huddle it up and kind of talk it over. Rockets did a nice job there of bouncing back after that penalty. Eagles will send Cameron and O'Neal deep back. Keaton Sistrunk done for the day. He was back on the bench in that second quarter. And let's see, Parker, he's sitting on the bench. Short squib kick to the second level. Takes a bounce and a hop. And just covered up and dove on. That was Cameron. Had my Eagles out of order. It was Cameron on the cover up. Both of these teams have tried to play ball control offense. They've tried to tighten things in. But at some point, Engadine's going to have to move at a bigger pace. Blitz comes up the middle. McKeague sets, fires, diving catch out of the reach of Cameron, who's just running a little deep post route. McKeague had to get rid of it quick with the pressure coming. Eagles slowly walk up to the line here, 9:42 to go, third quarter. Fake to the lead back. O'Neal gets bottled up. They're going to have to mix in some kind of misdirection. Because Rapid River is just pinning their ears back and they are coming. Drop. Here we go. Jet sweep. O'Neal turns the corner. Beat one. Got away from another. First down. Hayden O'Neal across midfield. Gets to show his speed off there. They're going to mark it right at the 50. He'll just across midfield. First and 10 coming up for Engadine.
Across the midfield line, first and 10 Eagles.
Snap here. Oh, there's some confusion for the Eagles. Smith is just going to swallow up McKeague. They snapped the ball, and everybody just kind of stopped for a second. McKeague continues to be frustrated. by the pressure he is facing here in this one. Second and 19. Again, Engadine, theme of the day. They make a big play, they start moving the ball, and then everything just stalls. Quick throw, Cameron, good catch along the sideline. He's back to the original line of scrimmage. Just shy of it, 3rd and 11 coming up. Third down here, a big one for the Eagles as they try to keep pace with the Rockets. We'll split a guy out wide in each direction. It's the Newberry-style gun offense. O'Neal bounces outside. Another first down and more. Just ran out of real estate. Out of bounds, right around the 30-yard line. But Aiden O'Neal, a couple of big runs.
Mark the ball at the 31-yard line.
Fresh set of downs for the Eagles.
27-yard run on the play. 1st and 10.
We're back in the eye. McKeague. Straight drop. Quick ball out. Broken up. Ratcher had a chance at it. Knocked away. Engadine decides to go back spread.
2nd down.
Snap, draw for McKeague, tripped up, and then tried to keep his balance. He goes down and is still down and is grabbing his knee. And he'll get back on his feet. Slowly walk to the huddle as Cameron will bring in the play for the Eagles. 3rd and 8. Ball just inside the 30. Coming up on the midway point in this 3rd quarter. Jet motion. The give. O'Neal. His key blocker on that one. Was 27, who's not in the program, but he was stood up watching. 4th and 4. Big conversion here. Engadine probably needs this one. The way the pace of the play has been today with these two offenses, they need 3 scores. They probably will only get it a maximum of 3 more times. Nowhere to go for McKeague. Tosses one up, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Rockets make the stand. Cameron double covered deep by Taylor and Horwitz. And now the Rockets looking to come back out and deliver a death nail to the Eagles. Engadine spreading out that defense. Late getting a substitution on. Toss. Edge gets sealed. Horwitz just lowers his shoulder. It's a gain of 8.
On the carry. Gain of 8 on the play, second down.
Spread here. Bubble screen. Nobody's over there. Nearest guy was 10 yards off the ball, and Horwitz just gets a free first down out of the deal.
We out to the 44-yard line. First and 10 to the round.
Fresh set of downs for the Rockets. Boot pass, set, fire, 2 guys deep. And it's just out of the reach of Taylor. Had Key running down there too.
Coverage down there by
Good job by the Eagles in coverage as well to keep it tight. Rockets in the eye. 4:16 to go. Third quarter, 26-8 your score. And the Eagles make a stand at the line of scrimmage. McKeague, 38 for the Eagles, also off the pile. Must be. And there's a Rocket down. Forward progress is back to the line of scrimmage. Jeb Green, a freshman for the Rockets, slow to get up. He was walking off under his own power. Big third down in this ball game. Engadine needs a stand. We got under 4 to go here in the third. And a nice one there. McKeague fills the hole. Takes him down. 4th and 10. See what the Rockets do here. Their own 44-yard line. They're up 3 scores. We've been able to shut Engadine's offense down for the most part today. Do they take a chance here to try and put this game away? Seven yards off the ball. Punter / quarterback is fair game. They're going to throw it. They're going to go with the deep ball. It's too far. Oh, no, he hit him in stride. It's a touchdown on 4th and 10. A 46-yard touchdown. That's just the deep fade. It looked like it was too far. I mean, that thing was a mile up and looked like it got launched out of a cannon, but Horwitz just had it drop in his lap and a 46-yard touchdown. When the Eagles think they're getting the ball back with a chance, A huge play. And a little dump, and the two-pointer is good. Rockets seize control.
2:44 remaining in the third.
2:44 to go in the third. Rockets make it 34-8.
The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
Tough break for the Eagles. They thought they had made the stop. But a fourth down pass for the Rockets goes the distance. 2-point conversion was big there because if Rapid River would have failed that, it would still have been a 3-possession game with the 2-point conversions. But the score and the conversion as O'Neill runs out of bounds makes this a 4-score game with just under 15 minutes of total game time left. 2:41 to go here in the third, and it's got to be go time for the Eagles, who right now need at least 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions to get them within a field goal. Eagles have shown flashes on both sides of the ball today. Just have not been able to string enough together. McKeegan the spread. Give to O'Neill. He's got room. Got a block. Needed one more, and he gets absolutely driven down.
After 5 years, 5-yard game.
Oof. Big tough hit. Came from number 20, Lane Olson.
Olson on the tackle. Second down.
Wide spread here. Eagles got 3 guys 5 yards off the ball in the backfield. Jet motion. Comes in, almost gets hit with the snap, and O'Neill's dead to rights. That was lined up all wrong right from the start. Too deep on the jet. He almost took the motion right into the ball, and Engadine's going to call a timeout to talk this over. And then because the timing on the snap got messed up,
At the beginning of the fourth quarter.
the blocker never got to where he needed to go.
Sweet snap. Make your way over to the concession.
2 yards too deep on the lineup on the far side. You can have the best playbook in the world, but tell the young kids this too. If you line up wrong, you got no hope. And it was just a domino effect. From the timing of the snap to the back almost getting hit to the lead block not being able to get there. If you're running option or jet, a lot of the spread offense is quick timing. Eagles talk it over, and they're going to go back into the eye. 3rd and 4. Crucial conversion here for Engadine. McKeague, straight drop. Looks, nothing. Tucks it. Made one miss. Not going to get enough for the first down. It's 4th and 3. Oh, yank it 4th and 2.
4th and 3. 4th down.
Couple of ball spots today where they're just throwing it down and not looking at the linesman. Game on the line here. Cameron goes left. Frazier comes right. 4th and 2. Final minute of the third quarter. Eagles can't afford to give the ball back. They line up deep again and go jet sweep. There's no lead block.
And out the Parker.
And a swarm of Rockets get there, and they will take the ball back at the 40-yard line with 44.5 to go.
First down, and ball goes over. And down to the Rockets.
Rockets will get it back here.
From the 40-yard line.
Play comes in for Rapid. A little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. And although they're young, they do got good numbers. Engadine's lost a couple today. You're already short-handed with a few guys out coming in. Roll out, throw, caught. They've got a lot of different guys involved in this offense.
Number 14, Husky.
Jared Husky on the catch.
He has enough to move the chains all the way down to the 0-yard line.
Will fake and roll out. Opposite way. There's Key, their go-to guy. Another first down. Gain of 15. 13.1 and Rapid going quick here. They know that 4 scores is going to be almost impossible to overcome in the fourth quarter. Boot. Oh, both deep routes were perfectly covered, but leaking out of the backfield for the touchdown catch is Brad Taylor. They took away the deep post. They took away the underneath route as well on a little flag, but splitting between those two routes was the running back just right up the seam, and it's a touchdown for Rapid River. Well, they're putting the big fellas in the backfield now. Oh, fumbled. Smith probably doesn't get too many snaps at fullback. Good to try and give the big fellas a little love. And Smith has been a big part of why the Rockets up front on the offensive line and defensively lead this thing 40-8 now with 7 seconds to go here in the fourth. Another Eagle on the bench, and McKeague comes over slowly. Breaker's sitting down. So the Rockets will boot this one away. Eagles don't have enough. Edwards will come running on for them. And here's a kick. Checks up. It stays in bounds. Been that kind of day for the Eagles. got to scramble and just jump on it. Well placed there. No return, and we'll get one play before the end of the quarter. McKee's got 2 fingers on his right hand, heavily taped up. 2 of the running backs out, and Sistrunk and Parker. Breaker grabs his helmet off the bench. All of a sudden, you look down, and Engadine's got 11 left standing in uniform.
Right at the 20-yard line.
I formation. McKee. Give there. Tough run. Up the gut. O'Neal. And that will end the quarter. Rapid River is taking control, and they lead it 40-8. With them 123 FM and the EUP.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community. The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
Are you tired of squinting and straining to see the world around you? Dr. Derek Dake and the team at Northern Lights Vision Center in Newberry is committed to bringing the beauty of clear vision back into your life. Whether you're in need of new eyeglasses or contact lenses, Northern Lights Vision Center has many choices to choose from. Say goodbye to blurry vision and hello to a world of clarity and color. Your journey to a clearer vision starts with a simple call by calling 906-291-2015 to set up an appointment. Let Northern Lights Vision Center light up your world.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter, 40-8. Rapid River on top. Eagles with the ball.
We done with the fourth quarter.
Momentum's such a big part of the game in high school sports as McKee's going to get sacked again. Connor Key wraps him up, and Tucker Carlson drops on top of them. Engadine, those first 2 drives that very easily could have been 14-0 Eagles early in this contest. But those drives stalled out, and Rapid River got it going. First with the run, and then it set up the pass. Engadine hasn't been able to do much between the tackles since Sistrunk went down. O'Neal breaks away. He's just one man all by himself. He's going to get enough for, well, he's just shy of the first down, but there's a flag coming in here. The Eagles are going to get a first down off of this. Or not. Engadine's offense going back. And Don Gustafson's facing the wrong way if you're an Eagles fan. It's Engadine penalty. An offensive face mask, which you rarely see.
Make it third down and 20 yards to go.
McKee getting the gun. They'll Run the jet through. Turn that into a wheel. Cameron's open. Got the catch. Behind the defense. Cameron across midfield to the 45-yard line. Signals first down. Nice little play there. They were at the 10. 45-yard pickup. Cameron from McKeague. He just got behind the defense. Good ball from McKeague.
Ball at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for Engadine.
Rockets do have some subs in the game defensively. Give here, O'Neal. Slips off tackle down to the 40. 10 minutes to go in the contest.
Tackle by Connor Key. 4-yard gain in the play. 2nd down.
Give to the fullback, and he goes nowhere.
And watch to the fullback.
Carterine took the handoff and ran smack dab right into the back of his line. 3rd and 5, no gain. 477 there, the left tackle Lobach. He just got shoved right back into his own backfield. McKeague to roll. Sets, fires through the fingertips of Cameron. Incomplete. Flag comes in late. Going to be a defensive holding on the Rockets. Chris went from the back judge spot. Throws that one. First down for the Eagles.
All goes against the Rockets. That'll move the change. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Straight drop. Cameron looking. Cameron goes for another late flag. Cameron covered tight by Horowitz and broken up. And another penalty against the Rockets. We played mostly penalty-free today. Defensive holding. Another 10 yards, another first down.
The ball to the 20. 1st and 10 again.
Easy 20 yards of offense.
Give here, straight forward. Not much doing there.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Engadine shuffling guys in and out. As are the Rockets. Give here on the toss. O'Neal. Big hit on the far side. He's going to be just shy of the first down. Stays in bounds. 7:45 to go. Engadine just trying to build some positives for week 2 when they had the detour, taking on the Cedarville Detour Islanders in week 2. Rapid River, it's always easier to come back the following week after a win, but they will get a real test when they are in Rudyard next week. Take the toss, come back the other way. Tough run. Rocker works his way down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Down to the 4.
First and goal.
Oh, a little reverse to Cameron. He's in. Touchdown. Well, he'll tight end reverse. A thing of beauty. 6:29 to go. Eagles are in the end zone. Cameron's second touchdown of the day. Two-point try here. That's straightforward. And nothing to it. 40-14, 6:29 to go. We'll step aside with M123 FM and the UP Sports Network.
Are you tired of squinting and straining to see the world around you? Dr. Derek Dake and the team at Northern Lights Vision Center in Newberry is committed to bringing the beauty of clear vision back into your life. Whether you're in need of new eyeglasses or contact lenses, Northern Lights Vision Center has many choices to choose from. Say goodbye to blurry vision and hello to a world of clarity and color. Your journey to a clearer vision starts with a simple call by calling 906-291-2015 to set up an appointment. Let Northern Lights Vision Center light up your world.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
All right, Eagles will tee it up 40-14. They answer back with a touchdown. Hunter Cameron on a 4-yard run, little tight end reverse. Got to watch the onside here. Rockets got a lot of guys deep back, and Cameron's going to boot it. Fielded off the knees at the 15, rolls all the way out. Eagles can't find it, and Rapid River scrambles to cover it up. That was right off the knees of the return man at the 20. Came all the way back out to the 35 on a roll. Gets kicked away, and the Rockets cover it up. And they'll just come out here and try to put a bow on this thing. Give up the middle. Tough run. It's a first down. And a gain of 12. Eddie Forsland on the carry. Fourth different guy. The Rockets have lined up at running back and powered forward. Cameron trying to walk off something. Him getting looked at on the sideline. Been a tough day all around for the Eagles. Give here, Horwitz. Out across midfield.
Ball across the midfield line.
Cameron comes out, spikes his helmet on the sideline, and sits down. Straight drop. Backup quarterback's in for the Rockets. They'll throw the deep ball. Caught. Connor Key with the catch. Lane Olson on the completion.
Connor Key on the reception.
Nice ball by Olson. .509 to go. 40-14.
First down.
Rockets straight ahead. Forsland going to get inside the 10. They'll spot him at the 8-yard line. Under 5 to go. First and goal coming up for the Rockets. The last two drives, they have moved very quickly down the field as a beat-up Engadine team starts to fade. Floater, out route, good coverage. Nice undercut there by O'Neal to make a play on the ball. High formation for the Rockets. To the tailback. Spins off a guy. Stacked up at about the 3. Rockets knocking on the door again. 4:15 to play. They'll go straight forward again. High style running by Poma. And it'll be 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Smith back into the ball game. They might try that power package they did on the 2-point conversion last trip down. Olson, I formation. They put the big fella back in at tackle. They're going to run right behind him. Eagles jump it. McKeague to stop. Engadine makes a goal line stand with 3:26 to play. Good goal line stand for Engadine. Engadine, I formation. McKeague, straight drop, sacked. It's a safety. So even when Engadine makes a play, it goes the other way. The goal line stop turns into a safety for the Rockets. Tack on 2 more to their lead. And now they'll have to kick it away from the 20. Cameron can choose to punt it or kick it. They'll tee it up.
3:20 remaining in the game. The Rockets 42, the Eagles 14.
So off the safety, Cameron the boot will be fielded on the hop at the 35. Cutback, huge hit. Thorbon gets him back across midfield. Ball to 46. Rockets back on offense.
Ball at the 46-yard line.
Snap, little confusion over who was taking it. Running back and quarterback were both fighting over it, and Engadine comes crashing in. It's a 4-yard loss for Rapid River. Rapid just trying to run clock and get out of here.
Bring up second down.
Rockets. I thought we're trying to run time. They want to sling the rock, overthrown and incomplete. $28-point lead. Trying to get their second string offense. A chance to run the playbook. 3rd and 15 here. Another Eagle comes off and has to take a seat. 51 Davis coming out. Rockets. Go quarterback keeper. Spin move. First down for Rapid River on the keeper by Lane Olson.
Olson on the carry. Edwards on the tackle over there. Help Cameron, both the other Eagles.
The under 2 minutes at the snap. Toss to the near side. Ball's loose. Rockets pick it up. Play's still alive. Jay Poma, Johnny on the spot there after the run by Thorbon was cut off near the sideline.
Bring up second down.
The Eagles worked on stripping and punching out footballs a lot in practice. And it almost paid off for them right there. 1:20 to go. Rockets, if they get the first down, can sit on it. They're going to go deep, incomplete. Looking for Husky downfield. 1:12 to go. 3rd and 7.
Third down.
Go toss to the far side. Got the corner. Got a block. First down. Out of bounds. Thorbon converts. And Rapid River can kneel on it here if they choose to do so.
Next Thursday night, the Eagles travel down to play the Islanders at the Beechwood Field. And I believe the Rockets play in regular against the Bulldogs.
They're going to spread it out. Snap, draw, quarterback sack. McKeague, who's been dropped in the backfield on offense plenty today, gets a little sweet redemption. Rockets will come in. If all goes well, this can be the final play of the contest. McKeague's going to go deep back. Rockets going to try and score. Step up, run. He's going to throw it deep. Has a man, incomplete. Was working his way back. And it will not be the final play of the game. We got flags. He crossed the line of scrimmage. Yep. So it's an illegal forward pass.
Illegal forward pass is the call.
It's a loss of down, isn't it?
As Olson rolled out, he crossed the line of scrimmage before he threw that ball. And it is third down. It is a loss of down.
Third down.
20 seconds. Rockets are going to go deep. Underthrown.
Incomplete. Now bring up fourth down.
Fourth down here. Well, what you may see here is if the Eagles do get a stop and put an end to this thing, or it's an incomplete pass, they may just wind it after this play. Rockets give the handoff. There's the stop. 8 seconds. Engadine can hang their hat on a couple of stops here in the second. And Don Gustafson's calling for the ball.
7.3 seconds left in the game. I want to thank everyone for venturing out and enjoying high school weight football as we kick off the 2023 season.
And timeout, Eagles. Both teams making their most out of every second they can here in this ball game. They're moving pieces all around here. Something interesting may be coming up here from the mind of head coach Charlie Fosdick. High formation. And McKee, they call a timeout, move everybody around in the huddle and take a knee. An odd way to end a tough opener for the Eagles as they fall 42-14. We'll wrap it up with postgame coming up.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
It's a huge inventory reduction sale at Newberry Motors. Get a 2014 Chevy Silverado Crew 4x4 with 152,000 miles for only $19,995 or best offer. With over $2 million in pre-owned late model inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs that gotta go. It's a huge inventory reduction sale happening now at Newberry Motors, your locally owned family-run dealer. Call 906-293-5104 or find us on South M123 in Newberry.
Back here in Engadine, Rapid River walks away the winner in week number 1, 42-14. A strong rushing attack. They were able to sprinkle in the deep pass. Rockets ran 4 or 5 different sets. Just hard to match up, especially in week 1 when you're trying to put all your own pieces together and figure out your own game plan to try and come out and match up like that if you're the Eagles, where Rapid River packed it in tight. They spread guys all around. They ran trips. They ran double wing. They ran single wing. They ran option. They did a lot of different things, and credit the work done by the Rockets in preparation of this contest by head coach Jack Smith and his team. It was a combination of running backs by committee. Brad Taylor, Evan Horowitz carried most of the load. We saw Forslund. We also saw Lane Olson a little bit and Thorbon. And then in the passing game, they were able to hit a couple of deep balls to Connor Key, who was an important piece in this one for the Rockets. Engadine had some things going early, but their own momentum gets stopped. They had 5 penalties in the first 7 or 8 minutes of this ball game. And that killed their offensive drives. It gave Rapid River some good field position, and the Rockets were able to execute. They jumped up by 3 scores in this contest, and then it was kind of a back-and-forth battle, really, for most of the second half. Once Engadine was able to cut back into it. Hunter Cameron had a 33-yard touchdown catch and a 4-yard run, and his 2 scores make him Engadine's Pickleman's Total One Stop at Newberry Subway player of the game. Going to be tough for the Eagles as they go in and take on a Cedarville Detour team who rolled past Superior Central last night 40-0. That game will be in Detour on Thursday night. Rapid River goes to 1-0. They'll get a tough matchup with maybe the team who made the biggest statement in week number 1, and the Rudyard Bulldogs, who beat up on Munising last night. Engadine got to get healthy, too, over the short weekend. They are in a tough spot because you only get 1 day to recover. You can't take Monday off because you play Thursday. So a short week already, and now they got to go through it banged up. Sistrunk left the game early, did not return. Several players missed quarters or drives. significant time in this one. So we will see what they decide to do with this one as the two teams make their way through the start of the high school season. I want to thank everybody for joining us here today in Engadine, where the Rockets have defeated the Eagles 42-14.